Welcome back, everyone, and let's get right into our snapshots. This is a chance for our viewers at home to submit photos and videos from your lives. I think it's a great way to connect with everyone watching at home. And you know, we've had a long time since the last episode, so we've had a lot to catch up on. So without further ado, let's get started. If we could put some of the first snapshots on screen, please. So this is from our teleprompter Ryan. He went with the ski club out to Vermont to Killington Peak. So he was nice enough to submit some photos and some videos for us to see. This was the ski club you saw in the first picture, and then we got the nice mountain. That's a lot of snow out there, but I picked these not only because that sounds like an amazing trip, but also because it's starting to snow in Oswego.
It is starting to snow.
And winter weather is coming, so what are your thoughts? I know you have to wake up early and walk out probably in the snow a lot, so.
Yeah, well, the day I was recording on Thursday, it was not, a blizzard, but there was plenty of snow out there. I love the snow until I have to drive in it, then I like it a little less. But yeah. I'm excited for it to be winter again. I love summer, but.
So far we've had like one real snow day. And then a lot of it has just been sprinkles here and there in the morning, but I feel like it's going to be a very snow-heavy winter based on the fact that we're getting snow this early.
Yeah, I think especially come January, I think we might get a little bit of a wallop, but we'll see. Who really knows? I'm
excited though. I love the. Again, like you, I don't like going out in the snow itself, but I like getting some hot cocoa and
curling right up with a fire and a blanket.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So I'm excited for the winter weather. Let's move on to the second snapshot, if we could, please. So I want to give a quick shout out to my brother, Patrick, who might be watching this soon. He is currently a freshman at Stony Brook University down home on Long Island. He is a mechanical engineering major, and for his final exam for his class, him and some of his teammates had to build something, so they built this tank. If we could go to the next picture. This was super cool. He showed me a video of it. It's it has this light tracking on it, so it can follow a target as you move around, and it shoots water out of it too. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. He was working on it over break a little bit too, but I just thought it was super cool, so I just wanted to show it on the show. But I wanted to bring it up also because of finals. This was his final exam. We got a lot of final exams coming, so what are your thoughts going into it? I know this is your last push, I guess, but.
That was his final. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really neat seeing project finals instead of tests, especially for freshman year. I know I've been helping TA a class, and if they had a final project, that would be awesome. But they have an exam, which is fine. But
yeah.
I know for my finals, I don't have any tests, but I do have some papers and projects that I'm finishing up, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I got 2 exams and a couple papers, but my area is just a lot of final projects. So yeah. This semester it's been a little lighter on the projects themselves. It's been more writing heavy, but it's just, I'm just waiting for the final push, and then we will make it out and it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we're right at the tail end. It's just a couple papers, a couple tests.
Yeah,
just
keep typing, it'll be fine. Let's move on to the third snapshot if we could. So this was my picture. This was over Thanksgiving break. To go home, I take the train from here down to the city, and then I take the train home from there, the LIRR. But this was this was the day before Thanksgiving, I believe. And so right outside Penn Station is the famous Macy's store, the Macy's store where they have the Thanksgiving Day parade. It was just so pretty. There were so many tourists. I was guys, not to be that New Yorker that's get out of the way, whatever, but it was just a lot of people just standing there taking pictures, and I was trying to walk around and do a little sightseeing while I had some time to spare between trains. But I thought it was so pretty. The store itself was really, really nicely done, and it was cool to see the store before the parade. I've never seen it all decked out like that.
The behind the scenes.
Yes, but this is just the holiday season is coming, I'm excited. I know the city down the street, they have a lot of lights up, and it's just really pretty. So what do you think?
I'm excited. I know my neighbors for the past couple of years put on quite a light show. They have their whole front yard completely decked out in decorations and lights, and it's all timed to music too. So the Macy's store looked pretty, but I think the Hopkins might have them beat. So I'm excited to head home and see that again.
That sounds cool. I got a couple neighbors down the block from me that it's like every square inch of their lawn is covered, and it's like a competition every year. See who could go the grandest with it. But
did you know that there's a Christmas light convention in Las Vegas every year?
No.
Or at least it was in Las Vegas. Yeah, my neighbor went to that.
Wow, that's dedication right there. No, I'm just excited. I always like seeing during the holiday season, seeing everything get all dressed up and make things seem a little nicer. I'm excited to decorate the house a little bit, put up maybe some paper snowflakes, and just make it look a little cute for the holidays.
Yeah, I'll have to put up, my sister made me an advent calendar of ornaments that I'm slowly unwrapping. They're all animated characters, so I'm excited to keep unwrapping those.
That's nice. And how about we move to the last snapshot, please? So, quick shout out. I've been working the hockey games on Friday and Saturday. Friday's game was a rough one, but yesterday's game last night, it was really good. We beat Utica, which was like one of the top teams in the nation. So we have our AP, Jacob, and our director, Garrett Chan. We have another picture of Melinda too, if we could put that up. Yeah, so we got Melinda out there doing the Camp 4 action out in the crowd. We got, we had an interview with one of the star players of the game afterwards, but yeah, hockey season is in full force at this point. It's said that break is coming up, so it's kind of like, well, whatever. I mean, I'll be here for break, but the student section is what makes a hockey game, so.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Friday was rough, but Saturday was much better. We came back Saturday. I meant to get clips for the Friday night hockey game, but I didn't. But it's probably best that we just try and forget.
Let's forget that one. But the Saturday night, you guys should check it out. We have a live stream of it. It was a really good production, good game, and everything. So, yeah, hockey. I love hockey. It's really fun.
It's a fun time.
I hope I can get back in the rink in the student section for maybe one of the last games. But yeah.
But then who will run the show?
We got a lot of people back there who will handle it. So, yeah, that was a good round of snapshots. I think it covered everything nicely.
Yeah, no, I love being able to see everything. I like getting to talk about it too. Shout out Patrick again for an awesome final project. That I think was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for the show tonight. First off, thank you again for coming on and talking through everything.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it was nice to learn a little bit more about what you've been doing and with your final semester here. Any quick final thoughts?
Not at all. Just it's the end. We could do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you. Congratulations if you're graduating, and you're almost there if you're not.
Okay, well, yeah, congrats to everyone. It's time for me to say my goodbyes as well. Thank you to everyone watching at home. You know who you are. My family, my friends, everyone watching. As I come to the end of my second season, it's been really, really nice to have your support throughout my time here on the show and throughout this journey. I think I said this on the first season finale, but I remember being so scared of starting this whole thing. I was like, this is never going to work out. I would have no clue how it turned out, but I've just been really happy putting this all together and meeting so many new amazing people here, not only on the show, but in the crew and everyone behind the scenes as well. I want to give a quick shout out to, again, all the amazing students behind the scenes that are all back in the control room that you don't see. They all helped to put together this show. It's like, I can't believe the community that we have here. It's wouldn't be possible without you guys, and I'm always appreciative of all your help. And I'd also like to give a quick shout out to our director Garrett, who's working back there. You saw him in the picture. He's graduating as well. Yeah, just he's done great things. I know he's going to be off to amazing success in the real world. So, Garrett, congratulations. Keep going. You got this. With all that being said, goodbye for now. Have a wonderful holiday season. And for one last time, smile, because you're on camera. Have a good night, guys.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, today might be the first day of spring on the calendar, but the weather isn't showing that spring has sprung.
And arrests have been made in an Onondaga County murder case, and one may surprise you.
Plus, with the eclipse path of totality passing over Oswego, what is SUNY Oswego's plan for eclipse watchers coming to campus?
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Aurora Fitzgerald.
And I'm Matt Bly.
Oswego and Lewis County have been pummeled with snow since this morning as the National Weather reports that wind gusts were as strong as 40 miles per hour, making trips, quote, difficult or even impossible.
And while the snow has lightened up since this morning, more snow could be on the way. Find out more later tonight. Outside braving the elements on this chilly start to spring is WTOP-10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs. Bradley?
Thanks, guys. And here it is, the first day of spring, and it is snowing out here. Temperatures are staying right around 32 degrees, right on the freezing point. Got a bunch of snow earlier this morning, low visibility. The snow's kind of picked right back up here recently. Came out here just a few moments ago, and my mic was all covered in snow. So it is starting to stick. Be out, if you're out and about, be safe traveling. And I'll have this and more with my weather headlines and full weather forecast later in the show. But for now, freezing my butt off out here. Back to you guys at the desk.
We have breaking news coming in. Tonight, the SUNY Oswego Student Association Senate is confirming that Aiden Wilson has won the Student Association election and will become the next SUNY Oswego SA president. Wilson ran for the first time in the March election and defeated incumbent SA President Austin Davis. The SA Senate is also confirming that Taiga Ajo won the race for the vice president, defeating current SA Senator Kenaya Mabry. WTOP-10 received a copy of the meeting minutes confirming the results just before coming on air tonight.
We can also confirm tonight that the mandatory student activity fee will remain in effect for the next 2 academic years. That fee money goes towards several on-campus clubs, services, and organizations, including our very own WTOP-10. The Student Association is expected to make an official announcement of the election results at some point tomorrow.
The Port of Oswego received $4.69 million in funding as a part of Governor Hochul's $111 million investment for freight rail and port infrastructure in New York. This funding will be invested in nearly 40 projects. This includes construction for an additional storage track, rail safety upgrades, an upgraded unloading method for agricultural products, and another upgrade to a more efficient electrical rail car mover with a smaller carbon footprint.
And Oswego County first, on March 27th, there will be a rabies vaccination clinic for your pets. Health experts say that the rabies vaccine is the most effective way to protect any mammal against the disease. And starting tomorrow, you can call the number below to schedule an appointment for the clinic held next Wednesday at the Oswego County Highway Garage. More information about rabies can be found at cdc.gov/rabies.
As of yesterday, the Oswego County Mobility Management announced changes that have been made to its transportation programs in an effort to better meet the needs of county residents. This transportation service will be curb-to-curb on weekdays, provided free of charge to all residents of Oswego County. There are no age, income, or application requirements for this program. For more information, go to oswegocountynews.now.
Here's some news for our fellow SUNY Oswego students. Tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. in the MCC Main Hall, there will be a Campus Opportunities Expo. This includes internship programs, student assistant roles, work-study roles, and more. There will also be another event held in the Marano Campus Center later that day from 3:30 to 5 p.m. about paid service opportunities after graduation. Best of all, both events will have free refreshments and snacks.
2 suspects were arrested in connection to the suspicious death of 60-year-old Kevin Mills in Nedrow, Onondaga County. One suspect, being an unidentified 17-year-old, was charged with second-degree murder, and the other suspect is 40-year-old Awanas Lazor, was charged with 4th and 5th degree possession of stolen property. After multiple days of searching, deputies later arrested 28-year-old Isaiah Smith earlier today at his Syracuse home. He was also charged with 2nd-degree murder.
Governor Kathy Hochul signed a standing order today that authorizes pharmacists to dispense 3 types of hormonal contraception without the need for a prescription. Pharmacists who participate can dispense up to 12 months of self-administered contraception covered by the patient's insurance. Hochul stated, "At a time when reproductive rights are under attack, New York State will continue to fight for every individual's right to access the health care they need."
With the total solar eclipse approaching, Governor Hochul launches an effort to protect New Yorkers. In preparations for this once-in-a-lifetime celestial event, New York will distribute limited edition eclipse glasses at 30 locations around the state. Hochul urges people to be wary of scams such as fake merchandise and false accommodation listings. Hochul also announced an expansion of the ongoing Love and Why Eclipse Safety Awareness campaign and more.
SUNY Oswego will be holding an official watch party for the upcoming solar eclipse on April 8th. For those that don't know, the town of Oswego is going to be one of the best spots to view the eclipse in the entire country. Students, faculty, and staff are welcome to come together from 2 to 4 p.m. at the lawn across from the Marano Campus Center to enjoy crafts, yard games, a live DJ, and free t-shirts. You can also get free eclipse glasses from the Marano Campus Center box office.
As we mentioned before, today is the first day of spring, but with the amount of snowfall, it felt like we were in the middle of winter.
Absolutely, but is there more on the way? Let's get a quick weather update from inside this time from Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs. Bradley?
Thank you, guys.
Still ahead tonight, the Princess of Wales was spotted. Find out where.
Plus, President Joe Biden speaks in Las Vegas. Find out what he talked about after this break.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Welcome back to WTOP
WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Bradley Jacobs. Take a look at our current conditions outside. Sitting at a balming 34 degrees with it feels like a 24 from the wind making it feel cooler out there. As you guys seen previously, snow showers are still very active. Winds are currently coming from the southwest about 13-ish miles per hour. You see that lower pressure indicating that we are getting precipitation, most likely coming off of the lake from lake effect. Humidity sitting at about 85% and that visibility sitting about 1.5 miles at best. And then looking down here in the corner here, about 2 inches of snow still on the ground. That's probably actively going up as the snow is continuing to fall. We do have some active watches and warnings tonight. We do have a winter storm warning for the counties in pink, Oswego, and then up here. And then we do have winter weather advisory in the counties in purple. And then right along the lake, we also have a gale warning and small craft advisory. So please do not be out on the lake waters. Taking a look at our current temperatures across New York State. We got the western region mainly sitting pretty here in like the mid to low 30s across I-90 here. Coming more into central New York, you got about 34 going down the 81 corridor, getting a little cooler down to Binghamton, the southern tier. And then looking more eastward to your Mohawk Valley region and the capital region. Get a little warmer over here. Albany, our big winner right now at 35 degrees. And then taking a look into our snow and precipitation chances for the rest of the week. Wednesday, we're having some more snow stick around into tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, there's going to be a small little chance of some precipitation lingering in. And then Friday night into Saturday, that's when you're going to see more snow and a wintry mix start coming on in. And then taking a full look at the 7-day forecast here. So tomorrow we have 38 degrees and snow showers with the wind continuing on. Thursday looking a little bit more windy with a chance of snow showers. Wind gusts can potentially get up to about 40 miles per hour. And then taking a look into the weekend, going to have lower 30s for Friday, warming up into the high 30s, low 40s into the weekend. And then taking a look later into next week, temperatures should be rebounding with a chance of rain showers on Tuesday. That's all for my full weather forecast, and back to you guys at the desk.
In national news, President Biden highlighted plans to lower housing costs during his stop to Nevada today, taking aim at high rent costs. Biden says worries about high mortgage interest rates and rent costs contribute sour views about the economy. Biden also says his administration was expanding clean energy jobs, lowering healthcare costs, and growing the economy. He will travel to Arizona next, where he will make remarks at a Mexican restaurant in the Phoenix area and launch a group dedicated to engaging Latino voters about his campaign.
Cyber attacks are hitting water and wastewater systems throughout the United States. The White House and the Environmental Protection Agency says that state governments and water facilities need to improve their defense against threats. The EPA will set up a task force to identify significant vulnerabilities of water system cyber attacks. The Biden administration tried to use a mix of federal support and regulation to address the problem.
Former President Donald Trump voted in Florida's Republican presidential primary today. Trump cast his ballot in Palm Beach, not far from his home at Mar-a-Lago. Florida is one of the 5 states holding presidential nominating contests today. The other states are Ohio, Illinois, Kansas, and Arizona. The voting is taking place just a week after the former president and President Biden secured enough delegates to clinch their party's nomination.
In international news, a new video out shows the Princess of Wales over the weekend shopping with her husband, Prince William. It marks Kate Middleton's first public sighting since her hospitalization 2 months ago, amid intense speculation over her health status. Laura Aguirre has more on this worldwide glimpse of Kate that some royal historians say is much overdue.
A Saturday stroll through a farmer's market near Kensington Palace, and a sighting of Princess Catherine of Wales that many royal watchers have been waiting for months.
We last saw her on Christmas Day, then she went into hospital, then it was just radio silence, and into that vacuum rushed all of these conspiracy theories.
Rumors of Princess Kate's health have been swirling for weeks following her abdominal surgery in January. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks before returning home to continue her recovery out of the public eye.
I do think they were expecting and hoping that people might see them, might take a photo of Kate looking great, looking healthy, walking.
The weekend outing comes on the heels of a damaging photo release showing Kate and her children on UK Mother's Day, meant to show fans she was doing well.
But all the photoshopping, it caused more chaos.
Accusations of digital manipulation by the royals caused many reputable media outlets to pull the image, with some saying that pictures from Kensington Palace were no longer trustworthy. Tuesday, this photo of the late Queen with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, taken by Kate, was found by CNN to have over a dozen signs of digital alteration.
It's been a PR disaster.
A PR disaster that may have sparked this sudden public sighting of the royal couple.
They don't have to tell us everything. What they do tell us should be trustworthy, so they have a long way to go to get this trust back.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Police in Florida say former professional hockey player Konstantin Koltsov died by apparent suicide. He was 42. Koltsov was from Belarus, was the partner of a tennis player Ariana Belslaka. He played for Belarus at the Winter Olympics in 2002 and 2010. Koltsov also spent 3 seasons in the NHL with the Pittsburgh Penguins between 2003 and 2006. He was working as a coach for a Russian professional hockey team. And some of its cashews.
And Trump sues ABC. Find out why.
This is your channel too, with sports and news and what to do. We're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Welcome back to WTOP-10. Here's your health and consumer report. Fabric and craft retailer Joann has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Joann has been open for around 81 years and has been in trouble for some time. Their stock has been removed from the NASDAQ and will become privately owned. The company has received $132 million in new funding, which reduces their debt by half. For now, Joann plans to keep its more than 800 stores and websites open.
Some of Trader Joe's cashews are being recalled over concerns of salmonella. This comes after a routine testing finding that they have tested positive for bacteria. The cashews that they tested positive for were sold in 16 states and no illnesses have been reported. To check the impacted lot numbers, you can check it on the FDA's website. Users can also take the recalled products to a Trader Joe's and get a full refund.
It might not seem like it, but spring is here. While the pollen isn't out yet, the CDC says that more than a quarter of adults in the U.S. have a seasonal allergy. Doctors say to be prepared because of this season could be rough. Mandy Gaither has more on what you can do to protect against spring allergies.
Spring is in the air. Literally.
with global warming, climate change, we are seeing these longer pollen seasons that not only last longer, but are stronger.
Dr. Purvi Parikh with the Allergy and Asthma Network says tree pollen may last through April or May, and then grass pollen will start to peak until June. Then there's dust and mold with which to contend.
What I tell all of my patients is start your medication early, right at the start of the season.
Parikh says preparing now before symptoms start can help control them. If you have asthma, she says to avoid attacks by getting on preventative or controller medicine early. For allergy sufferers, get on a regimen of nasal sprays and antihistamines, but get ones without a decongestant.
So that means without the letter D in it, because it's actually harmful to use that long term, like for allergies. But things like Zyrtec, Claritin, Allegra, those are all 24-hour antihistamines that actually work quite well.
Help avoid getting stuffy by using steam inhalation or neti pots to open up the sinuses. Keep windows closed, especially in the early morning at peak pollen time. Avoid going outdoors at peak times as well. When you come home, change your clothes, take a shower so that pollen doesn't go to bed with you, and use dust mite covers in the bedroom.
HEPA air purifiers work well for mold and animal allergies, but those air purifiers don't purify everything.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Former President Donald Trump has sued ABC News and anchor George Stephanopoulos for defamation. The lawsuit is over a recent interview that Stephanopoulos had with Congresswoman Nancy Mace. He asked her how she could justify endorsing Trump after a jury found he sexually abused writer E. Jean Carroll in 1996. Mace defended her support for Trump by noting it was a civil case and not criminal.
Coming up in sports, it's Jaden Jiggets.
Hey Jaden, can you give us a quick preview?
Coming up, we will have some lacrosse action and more after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jaden Jiggets, your sports anchor for WTOP-10 Nightly News. Kicking off tonight's sports news due to the snowy weather conditions, SUNY Oswego's men's lacrosse game against Utica University will not happen tomorrow, Wednesday, March 20th. The matchup will now take place the day after tomorrow, Thursday, March 21st at 4 p.m. in the Laker Turf Stadium. Make sure to tune in to the game on Thursday. You don't want to miss the action. Staying on men's lacrosse, the Oswego's teams continues in their tradition of supporting the St. Balric's Foundation and raising life-saving funds for childhood cancer research and shaving their heads bald to show salutatory with children battling cancer. The lacrosse team started fundraising for St. Balric's back in 2007, and over the years, they have been increasing in the amount of funds they make for the foundation, including last year's team making more than $8,250, which is the third highest total in the 17 years. The 2024 St. Balric's Day in Oswego County is set for Sunday, March 24th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Lake Ontario Event and Conference Center. Admission is free, so make sure that you come to the event and show support. Moving into Syracuse, fifth-year men lacrosse netminder Will Mark was named ACC Defensive Player of the Week. Mark transferred to Syracuse from LIU prior to the 2023 campaign and reached his 800 career save. Mark, after making 17 saves in the Orange 14-6 win against Delaware. Mark in the number 5 Orange hosts a top 5 showdown tomorrow night against Duke. Game time will begin at 7 p.m. Moving from the field to the hardwood, Syracuse men's basketball coach Adrian Autry has been named one of the 16 finalists for the 2023-2024 Joe B. Hall National Coach of the Year Award. The Joe B. Hall Award is presented annually to the top rookie first-year head coach in Division I college basketball. Autry guided the team to their first 20-win regular season since 2013-2014, finishing with a 20-12 record. And with the 31 rookie head coaches in Division I, Autry's 20-win total tied for fifth best out of the 31 coaches. The Joe B. Hall Award will be presented at the 2024 Final Four in Phoenix, Arizona. Al, we move into Chase Center for the Knicks versus the Golden State Warriors. And you see you got Curry over there. You got Jalen Brunson over there warming up. And this game was just a straight shootout. Just threes just getting knocked down back to back to back. As you can see here, a little quick pass from Curry to Chris Paul. And that's a three right there. And in this game, you also got to bring up Jalen Brunson and Miles McBride went off. They both combined for a total points of 63. Jalen Brunson having 34 points on the night, while Miles McBride had 29 points on the night. Such a crazy game, such a competitive game between these two teams that are looking to get a playoff spot in the NBA. Right here, we see, oh, we got Jalen Brunson making his little moves right there. Oh, look at that move. Look at that move right, oh, hold on. That shot by McBride. McBride just kept scoring throughout this game. The game ended with the Knicks winning 119-112.
That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for One Too Many.
Thank you for watching.
And have a great night, everyone.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hello, and welcome to One Too Many, a show where the three of us have to battle for superiority with only mediocre improv as our weapons. I'm tonight's show host, Patsy. I'm doing a terrible job, even though I'm clearly the most superior out of these two. I'm joined by the two remaining cast members of the Three Stooges, Jake McVeigh and Raina Horitz. The goal of tonight's show is simple. Make me feel better about myself. These two will be given a topic to debate on, and I will decide who did best based on my own arbitrary set of rules and expectations. But before we get started, we of course have to say, hi, Mom! Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom! It's snowing, and it's supposed to be the beginning of spring. I want a formal apology from Chuck and Phil and whatever the New Jersey groundhog's name is. I don't know. I couldn't tell you a little bit what his name is.
Personally. I
What?
don't know him personally.
Guido? Yeah, probably Guido. I want a formal apology from the Degree Groundhogs because I'm upset that I wanted an early spring, not a delayed winter. This is ridiculous.
Redonkulous.
Yeah.
But I am so honored. Oh wait, you guys say hi to your mom.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please.
I'm just cut you guys
I
off.
have moms that are concerned about me. Really quick, I need the floor for just a moment. Mom, I am an archaeologist now. This is big. I went down to Lake Ontario to go look at the lake, and I found a rock, and I was like, this rock looks like a fossil. And I was with my friend who was like, you stupid idiot, you know a fossil from a fossil. And so I brought it to the biology department, and they told me it's a real fossil. So this communications degree is coming in handy because I found a cephalopod, and now it's sitting on my desk, and I painted on it with nail polish.
You
That's
communicated that you found a cephalopod. That's,
Yes.
that's where the degree comes in.
Yes.
All right. Mom, I got some good news. I got 2 papers done today. I had 2 papers due by the end of the week, and I got them both done. I've been working on them for a while, and I just had some good news to share.
These are academic weapons next to me.
I'm feeling dangerous today. I'm
We've
feeling
got-
dangerous.
She completed 2 essays. She found a fossil.
Some scholars in here.
And guys, I am just so honored to be the host of the March episode. Guys, it's honestly evidence to prove the show is rigged. Because 2 days ago was St. Patsy's Day. Today is St. Joseph's Day. So of course we have to have a Drew Italian hosting. And in 10 days, it's my birthday. Yippee! So I expect everyone watching to send me $1 million on March 29th.
Write it down.
Write
You
it down.
better do
Mark
it.
your calendars. We're expecting that money.
Oh yeah. Well, I sure yapped a lot. I'm going to be hearing about it from Jake's mom. Stick around during the break. We'll sit in silence till you're back because we all hate each other.
We're not going to say a
deeply.
word.
Not a single
We're
word.
not going to say a word. Stay tuned, folks.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker. Oh. Hi. Did you guys play that game from last episode where you got to spot Al Roker? I hope you did. Did you win? I didn't. I didn't see him.
Storm Team 10.
Storm Team 10!
Storm Team 10.
Anyways, it's time to tell you guys the show topic. Tonight's episode is zodiac signs.
That was so lame. You didn't even dare to...
Oh, I'm not a percussionist.
A reminder that this actually matters. There are points today. I am basing the score off of who is the most silly out of the box and who I think is more passionate. Allow me to randomly select our first competitor. Blah, 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 blah. Rena,
I'm
you should go first.
Bruised from that. First of all, before I begin, I just really want to go over really quick, what is everyone's zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Aries, got it.
Can I give you my big three?
I would love it if you did.
So I don't remember what this order is. So the first one's Aries, and I know my moon is Cancer. Whatever the third one is, Gemini.
Got you. Jake?
I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is big and in the sky.
And I just needed to be known
And
that
made of
Alex
cheese.
Brooks just let me know that my Gemini is a rising sign. Thank you, Alex.
I'd like to shout out. And for the record, I'm a Libra. I'm a double Libra, and my moon is a Pisces. But here's the thing. I don't believe in that nonsense. I am a non-supporter of zodiacs. And I'll tell you why. I know. You're looking at this face and you're like, geez, someone woke up on the wrong side of bed today. Let me tell you.
A queer woman not believing in zodiac signs?
I know. No, I'm going right against. I'm the first and last of my kind. But I need you to understand. My disagreement with this topic does not stem from hatred. It stems from fear. From absolute fear. So here's the deal. About 4 years ago, I crossed paths with an evil wizard who told me things I never wanted to know about myself. They weren't even insults, they were just things that a wizard shouldn't know. I didn't even know it, and now I know it. And you can't unknow something once it's in your head. He was cruel, he was scary, and every night I tuck myself into bed like this. I'm so scared of that wizard, man. And here's the deal. I don't think you really understand. I don't think I deserve this. This wizard, he went up and he grabbed me, let me give you a demonstration. So he straight up, let's go over here for a minute. No, actually, right here. He went up to me in my vulnerable state and he grabbed me by my shoulders and he went, ah! Ah! Can you imagine? That man, that demon, was yelling what I assume was incantations. It may have been Spanish. I'm not exactly certain, but here's the deal. Now I kind of want to do a Dane Cook style stand-up.
Yeah, that's your stand-up routine.
Yeah, and the thing is, I met him outside of a KFC, right? And that's my safe place. That's my happy place. This was just the time when they brought back the KFC bowls. So, they had the mashed potatoes. And I'm getting ahead of myself. The thing is, you're not supposed to have things go wrong at a KFC. And here I am with this wizard all up in my girl. Ah! What'd I do? What'd I do to deserve that? And here's the deal. That was fine and all. And I know you're wondering, well, is it because you were a Libra? No, it's because he lives in the moon. That wizard lives straight in the moon, man. I know it. I don't want to interact with anything involving the moon. That wizard was sent from the stars to scare me straight. I refuse to entertain any conversation regarding the universe when I know that wizard is in this universe. And he's screaming at me. And he's mad at me. And I don't want him to be mad at me. I believe he's going to return on the eclipse. April 8th, for those who don't know, the solar eclipse. I believe that's what we're waiting for. I'm going to be there DJing, and that wizard's going to come back and yell at me. For what? I don't know, man. I'm tired of this. And for what? Is it because I'm a Libra? Is it because my moon is in Pisces that wizard changed the trajectory of my life forever? I can't live in a world where we think that's okay. I'm
cutting you off because I'm afraid that the more you speak, the more I fall in love with you.
It happens all the time.
Jake, do you have any response?
I have a couple rebuttals. First of all, it's very possible that this wizard that you're talking about was just a homeless guy hanging out outside of the KFC. Have you considered? Did he look kind of shaggy?
Well,
Did he have a big old beard?
He had the wizard uniform.
He had a wizard uniform?
It's sanctioned. You have
What
to
is this,
earn that.
Hogwarts?
Did he have like a pointy hat with the stars on it?
Yes. Do you take me for
and
a
then
buffoon?
like a dark
Listen,
robe?
all I'm saying is there was a
Yeah.
Spirit Halloween in town just a couple months ago for Halloween. I could have walked in there and I could have gotten myself a wizard costume. And guess what? I can run up to anyone outside of a KFC and
But you're a
scream at
fake
them.
wizard.
I know a real from a fake, man. I can
Okay.
tell by the eyes.
So you say,
I have
but
a friend, Bob.
I don't
He's
know
a
if you-
wizard.
I don't know if you-
That wizard, I know
And
three
he has,
wizards.
and he has a fake beard, but he's a real wizard.
Here's
He's
the
fake
thing.
beard, real wizard.
Here's the thing. I actually,
Mhm.
I am a practicing
Oh my
wizard
gosh.
myself on my wristband.
I
Here, let me
forgot.
get up and show you.
How could I have forgotten? He is a wizard.
I am a practicing wizard.
He graduated
It
from wizard
says
school.
Wizard football.
That's where he went to high school. He was a
So
football
I
player
think
for
I
the
know a thing or
Wizards.
two about wizards, and I'm not going to lie to you. Based on the accounts that I have taken in within my time as a wizarding apprentice, that doesn't sound like a real wizard encounter to me. A lot of these wizards, they have a much more dignified way of doing things. They don't like to scream their incantations. A lot of the time, you know, the movies, they like to portray the Gandalf and Dumbledore as these loud, bombastic characters, but in reality, what is much more consistent with these wizards is that they like to deliver their incantations in a more soft way, just a
Jake,
kind of gentle push.
Are you
towards
saying
suggestion.
that you are not a loud, bombastic person?
Are
Well,
you
I'm not a
victim blaming?
I'm not a practicing wizard anymore, and yes, I'm victim blaming. Why would it happen to you if you didn't deserve it?
If I had the power to zoom right now, I'd zoom so close into my eyes that you could see the tears forming.
Jake, get up and zoom into her eyes.
Okay.
Guys, please hold on for a second.
Jake, get up. Yeah. Just a real tight zoom right there. Yeah. Right into the. Focus up while you're at it. Yeah.
I'm a victim.
She is a victim.
I'm a wizard victim.
She's a victim of wizards like Jake.
Listen, all
That's
I'm
not
saying
cool,
is,
man.
all I'm saying is there are a lot of factors at play, and I think to diagnose every encounter you have with a strange screaming man outside of a KFC as a wizard attack, I think it's disingenuous, and I think it builds a really dangerous stereotype about wizards that we're not really talking about in today's society.
Now, Raina, you get up and zoom in on his face.
I don't know how to do
Oh,
that.
never mind. Sorry.
I can do one of these.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, you guys could probably see it from here. Do I look like I'm joking?
He looks like a joke.
He does look like a joke. Quite
Any
jokey.
smile, any silly laugh? No.
I hear a faint giggle.
I know a thing or two about wizards, all right? And this is not conclusive of a wizard attack. Is it impossible that it was a wizard attack? No, because, you know, in any given situation, you know, when you're dealing with wild animals like that, you need to be careful. But
Are you describing wizards as wild animals?
have you ever seen a wizard?
They're beasts.
They're
Yeah,
beasts.
so
They're
she's
animals.
valid for
Would
being
that have
afraid of the
happened?
wizard.
Would that have happened to a Pisces?
Would it have happened to a Pisces? Well, what's their move?
Did you work at a subway?
I never worked at a subway.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, a subway station? Waverly Place?
No.
Wizards
That's
of?
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts?
No.
I never worked there.
Have you ever
Liar.
heard of that video game, Wizard 101?
Oh yeah, I got some friends that still play Wizard 101.
It's basic
Can you
wizardry.
imagine? I still got friends who play Wizard 101. They get on their computers every day and they type in Wizard 101 and they go and they play it.
He's just being rude
Wizard
because he's on
what-
Wizard
what
102.
I'm not on.
Did you go into that like secret wizard, the wizard land in Adventure Time? What is that?
Wizard City.
Wizard City.
Wizard City.
Have you ever been?
That's
No,
Chicago,
I've never been to
dude.
Wizard City.
Come on.
Back in Chicago, I feel it.
Chicago
feel
is
it.
Wizard City. If you've ever been to Chicago, you know. They're wizards. There be wizards.
So I'm gonna distribute the points at the end of the show.
Okay.
So it's a little surprise. But we're gonna cut to break soon and take the time to reflect on our actions.
And I'm actually going to talk about astrology. Thought we had a little more time than that.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad.
Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
Scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Hey guys, just a quick reminder for those of you tuning in, you're late. How dare you?
Come on.
How many times do we do this? How many times do we do this?
Not valuable?
Not every week.
What, are we just not worth your time?
Dude, and do you want to know what? You should be here every week because I'm on this show every week. I own Tuesday Early OPs right now, guys. You should be tuning into this beautiful face every week.
She's the big boss.
Anyways, I'm judging these stories off of entertainment value, silliness, and whatever I feel like. Jake, go!
All right. So when it came to the debate on astrology and zodiacs in general, I did bring a little bit of supplementary material. Boom.
I didn't even know I could
The
read.
Laker Review, horoscopes.
Can I view that for evidence?
Yeah, sure. You can hold that while I'm talking.
Yes.
Anyway, I am an avid believer in astrology and zodiac signs, and here's my thought process, all right? There are a couple undeniable facts when talking about astrology that you need to accept, all right? First of all, the stars are up there for a reason. Would they really just be up there in massive numbers without there actually being a purpose? You're telling me that there's just these little lights in the sky and what, they just do nothing? It seems like they do something important, and astrology is a great explanation for that. They give off a lot of heat, all right? And I don't know if you guys know things that give off a lot of heat, whether you're talking about microwaves, whether you're talking about fire. It's usually pretty important, right? Okay. Thank you. They're a little bit scary sometimes. When I think about stars, I sweat a little bit. I can't lie. It's great. It's beyond. It's beyond human understanding. And I think that's how zodiacs work a little bit too. And another thing, if they didn't mean anything, why would they be shaped like animals? They're up in the sky. They're shaped like animals. You can look up in the night sky and you can see a fish and you can see a goat. And
Scorpio is a
scorpion.
Yeah.
I think.
And
yeah.
a Capricorn is
a horse. Wait, no, a Capricorn is a goat. Like me.
Yeah.
And like there's just these animal shapes in the sky, and people are like, oh, they impact our lives, and some skeptics are like, oh no, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. When they're up there and the stars, they create these pictures for us, and we have just a group of people sitting around and trying to devalue that from them. And I don't think that's right. And there are some more debated facts, more heavily debated facts in the astrology community that people seem to ignore, and that is the fact that star signs are representative of real things. The aforementioned Scorpio is a scorpion. Aquarius is supposed to represent an aquarium, and Capricorn is supposed to represent an acorn. It's Latin, so it's not exactly what it is, but usually if you just find an English word that translates, like,
Can you keep
kind of
going?
get the feel for it.
So
yeah.
like what's a Libra?
A Libra is a type of horse.
Okay, and what's a Gemini?
A Gemini is a gem.
Oh, okay, and a Cancer.
Sad.
It's
Yeah, okay.
Keep
going.
Finally, it's an undisputed fact that stars are really big, you know, they look small, but in reality, a little science lesson for y'all, they're really big in reality. You look up and they look really small, but that's just because they're really big and they're really far away. And think about all the big things throughout history that have been really important. Trains, the pyramids, elephants, the sun. All of these things, even though they're not stars, they're all important to reality. So clearly, things that are greater in mass are more important in society. And things that are super far away, but giant, I think have the power to influence our lives.
So are you like saying that bigger is better and better is bigger and a little bit is never enough? No, no, no.
Well, that is a stupid something. That's not what I'm talking about. The point is, they're there for a reason, all right? The stars, they're up in the sky, they make these shapes. There's something going on here. And I think that this is a perfectly valid explanation. And to prove it, I'm going to do some horoscope reading. Patsy, what's your sign?
Aries.
Aries, okay. The color of that woman's hat will tell you more than you think. So keep an eye out for a woman with a hat color.
What about
Raina, what's
Raina?
your sign?
Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Oh, you're a Libra?
Yeah.
All right, and quote, batteries. Batteries? This week, batteries will be the least of your worries.
You know, that's false.
I worry a lot about batteries.
She was struggling with her batteries this morning. Her
listen.
laptop died. Batteries have been a crazy issue for her.
I don't understand batteries.
Batteries, plural.
Anyways,
not battery.
Guys, I think it might be time to retort.
I'm going to be really honest. Jake touched a nerve here. I wanted a telescope for my birthday, and my mom didn't buy it for me.
I'm sorry.
She was like, if you want to see big items, look in the mirror. Like, she didn't let me get a telescope, and that's really messed up.
Was she talking about your head, baby?
Yeah. So I don't know what a single constellation even looks like.
Womp womp.
So all of a sudden he decides,
Did you
this
say
privileged
womp womp?
man, that, we just all know what the stars look like. Not all of us do. Because
some of us can't see the stars.
Some of us didn't get a telescope for our birthdays.
I'm sorry, Raina.
You know what? It's okay. I'm strong, and I'm stronger than this.
When I signed up for this show, I prayed every night that one day I would get to make Raina cry on air. And here we are.
Wow, it's really low.
It's like a bucket list.
And you know what's funny?
What?
I'm not even a Libra.
You're not, oh.
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, bad news for you.
But the thing is, I said that. He believed it, because it made sense to him.
All right,
Because
Scorpio.
nonsense makes sense to him.
Do not rely on emails for that school project. Just make the phone call.
I don't have an email account, genius.
Well, no
It's
wonder.
Hotmail.
You shouldn't, that's no wonder. You shouldn't be relying on email.
I'm just
Because
saying.
you don't have an email account, so how are people supposed to contact you via email?
But when I
if
said
you don't have
Libra,
an email account?
you believed it. You
Well-
were like, this applies to you.
Oh, because I assumed that my friends wouldn't lie to me. Thank you.
I assumed the stars wouldn't lie to me. Here we are.
Well, they don't lie to you. You lie to the stars, and I give you wrong information because of it. That's how this works.
You're stupid and I hate you.
You need to be truthful, not only with me, but also with yourself.
I also think
Because I think this isn't about the stars. I think it's about the wizard. And I don't think the wizard really had anything to do with the stars, did he?
I don't think I know what Latin is.
It's a language that they use to summon demons and talk about the stars.
And I'm cutting you off because I gotta distribute the points, guys.
Okay.
So we've got for Raina, you're pretty, so you get 5 points.
Perfect.
You found a fossil, so plus 5 fossil points.
Thank you.
Trauma, plus 10 points.
Yes, finally.
Ah!
It pays off.
Plus 10 points for ah, and then an extra 5 for extra ah. I love wizards. I'm sorry. I've got a best friend that's a wizard, so he's my neighbor, so minus 5 points. Dan Cook, question mark? I'm just gonna minus 5 because your friend hates Jake. And then solar eclipse, plus 2 for moon and sun. And then I wrote, he's a joke, and I didn't write anything next to that, just he's a joke.
You changed my gender just to make fun of me.
Oh, no.
He's a joke!
He's a joke.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I'll take it, I get it.
So 27 points to you.
That's my favorite number.
And then Jake, you're bald, so you get minus 5 points.
That's what I don't
You
tell you.
finished your essay, so plus 15.
Yes!
And then he's a wizard, so plus 1,000 points. Ooh. And then nonsense makes sense to me, so I gave him 1 extra point, which means, Jake, you're the winner today.
Oh,
We forgot to put the crown out.
Oh, you know what? I don't even need the crown. You know why?
Why?
Because winning is better than any materialistic thing I could possibly have.
Keep going.
I was in the trenches for a little while. I'm not going to lie to you people. I was sitting here thinking, will I ever win again?
You got to bump cam?
But now here's the thing. I'm at the point now
Bump cam, please?
where I'm questioning if I'm ever going to lose again. And, you know, it just, sometimes when you're great, things don't always go your way. And sometimes things fall off the rails just a little bit. Sometimes things fall off the rails just a little bit. But the most important lesson, and this is a lesson for all of you, no matter what Raina says, keep trying. Because one day, you're going to beat her on TV. And this is a moment that's been building very much for me. Raina's on the floor right now. Take that bump cam again and show Raina on the floor. She spilled her guts about this wizard trauma thing, which, again, still don't even think it's a real wizard. But she spilled her whole guts about this wizard trauma thing. And I came out here with these silly pictures, these silly, goofy little animal pictures, and I got the win. And ultimately, that's the most important thing.
You don't even believe it?
Well, no, I believe it a little bit.
You called him silly.
They are, well, they're silly.
If we want to break the fourth wall a little bit, Raina believes so much in astrology.
Okay, so
I could have made such a good argument, but you still won.
Well, that's the thing, is in order to know your enemy, or in order to beat your enemy, you need to know your enemy, all right? And I knew exactly what Raina was going to do today, all right?
Raina, do you want to give your speech on the floor? Your loser's speech?
Do we have the budget for that?
You've got a minute, or a minute or two.
I can pan a camera down if we want to get a shot of Raina on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. I can't get up. Grief has rendered me useless.
Grief has rendered her useless.
Just totally useless.
Yeah,
let's just.
On this decaying
scoot up a little bit.
I'm scooting.
There you go.
Okay, now cut to camera one. Yep.
This floor is really dirty, and I feel disgusted with myself and with the general public, and most of all with Jake. I can handle losing. No, I can't. I hate it here! And I hate you, and I hate you, and I hate you. You're cool. I hope you have a great day. I don't like this. And also, I am a Libra. That first time was a little bit of a lie. I am actually a Libra. And Libras are allowed to cry. And if my mom is watching this, you should have raised me better, because now I'm on the floor.
Well, folks, that includes tonight's show. Tune in next week where we attempt to get on Letterman by sending edible arrangements to his doorstep for 10 straight days. Good night, sleep tight, and this is your final sign to drop out of college and pursue breakdancing. Till next time, we'll just play some music. Vibe for a little bit, guys.
Can you do your beatbox?
We can... Freestyle, Raina.
I hate this. I don't want to go home. I hate this. I want to go to a dome. Hey, I hate this. I don't like it here at all. Get me off of this show, y'all. Wicka, 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 wow.
Jake.
Yeah, I'm a winner and I'm here to say I like to win every single day. I feel so good when I win the competition, and now it's a new edition. I'm the winner.
Yeah, wicka wicka.
Dinner.
Wow.
He got clever.
Now time for our prompted screaming.
Welcome back to College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned for our final episode. You won't want to miss this.
Welcome back to the final episode of College Code,
where we talk about everything that has to do with being a college student.
So, how's this semester going for everyone?
I feel like I say this every show. I am so tired.
No, same.
Yeah, I feel like all the work it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's big enough. It's a lot of typing. It's a lot of typing, a lot of words, you know?
Yeah, especially with like final like group projects and stuff, just having to like meet up with your partners and just like having to get all that together gets to be a lot too.
I have like 3 due this Thursday, and
That's
I'm not
insane.
looking for
I have a few due finals week, so I have some time to chill.
I have a lot of like, I don't know, I have to write scripts, I have to write papers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And script writing like is so time consuming too.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. We'll make it through.
Let's start the topics. Yeah.
All right. Well, my least favorite foods. I felt like this needed to be said for me. This is our final episode. I feel like, you know, get to know me on a deeper level. I'm not a picky eater, but I have a list of foods I will not eat. And that includes, I find eggs revolting in any form. I will eat mayonnaise, but only if it's on a sandwich and I don't see it. And I think it's disgusting because one time,
I don't think you would eat it with a spoon.
One time I was in high school and I was having a bad day and the lunch lady put mayonnaise on my sandwich without asking, and I was like, and I couldn't, like, I cried, but that's just because I was having a bad day. But yeah.
Did you eat it?
I don't remember. I think I blocked it out. But yeah, I like vegetables, but I won't eat an egg and I won't eat mayonnaise.
I love vegetables. I'm like a big vegetable person.
Like what?
I like broccoli, but since we're talking about least fave foods, my least fave vegetable is Brussels sprouts. Like I don't know why,
they taste like farts.
No, like I guess like anytime I tell somebody I don't like Brussels sprouts, they're always like it's like a mini cabbage, but it doesn't taste like mini cabbage.
I also don't like cabbage.
I'm gonna say something different.
What? Well, how do you eat? Okay, well the way
like,
that
a few different ways, but my biggest way is probably it's a Jamaican way, I guess.
Okay.
It's with like saltfish and.
So that's
but you eat it with stuff. You don't eat it like alone.
Yeah, with like fried
my like family will eat cabbage just boiled. They'll just boil the cabbage.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah, and it
like
smells and tastes like a fart.
No salt?
You probably like maybe. Sometimes if they're feeling spicy. No hate to my family. I love.
I'm gonna say something different than vegetables and stuff like that. This is controversial. Like one thing that I don't understand that everyone ate growing up was like peanut butter and jelly.
Really, you didn't like that?
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that.
Like, do you like them separate or no?
I like them separate. But
I think jelly is such like a classic.
But you need to know the measurements. Like some people put way too much peanut butter.
I prefer
too much jelly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's get into the next one.
Okay. So, seasonal foods and drinks. Right now, obviously, it's the holiday season, so there's so many different flavors coming back from like different like cafes or like coffee to like actual food. So, like, what's your favorite?
See, I'm not really a drink person, which sounds terrible. But I don't know. I feel like, you know when Starbucks does that deal where they give you like 2 drinks, you give one to a friend? I'd like never, I don't know, I don't really like peppermint. So when they have like the peppermint mocha, I'm like, ew.
I like the cookie flavors, like when they're like sugar cookie.
Ooh, I didn't know they had those.
Yeah, bunch of different places have it, like sugar cookie or like, cause like it's a general flavor.
I'm not big into the holiday stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like I've never been a big fan. Like I just recently tried like a pumpkin spice latte like back in Thanksgiving time, but it was okay. It wasn't.
What did you not like about it?
I don't know. It was just too like cinnamony, and like I feel like they get like over like promoted, so I just get like sick of it, and I'm like I don't even want it. Like,
what about like pies? I feel like that's a seasonal food.
Pies.
That's a seasonal food.
Like sweet potato. Well, I mean, depending on what. Like I can't. Like I don't see myself like eating like a sweet potato pie like every single month, but like maybe like. Well, not every single month. But
a monthly pie. No, I get it.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like that's like a Thanksgiving thing. Sweet potato pie.
Like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I don't
really
like we
discussed this before, and I was like, I hate pumpkin pie.
You hate pumpkin pie?
Well, I just think the texture is weird and it tastes like perfumey. I don't know. Like you know when you eat something. Well, I don't know, maybe this is just a me thing. You know you eat something and it tastes the way like perfume or shampoo smells?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Glad I'm not alone. Thanks, Anna.
And I keep eating it.
I feel like that's what pumpkin pie is for me.
It's like a gelatin type of texture.
Yeah,
but it's mushy.
I don't know. It's just not for me. But
like apple pie.
I don't know. What are other seasonal things like for? Is apple pie like a Christmas thing?
I don't think so. I feel like apple pie is like a fall thing, but I feel like apple pie is more like a year-round thing.
There's definitely more seasonal foods, actually.
Yeah, I feel like we're like not.
Oh, eggnog.
Yeah.
Oh,
what is okay? Do you like eggnog?
Yes.
I think I had it when I was like 5, and I was
It's
like,
like,
ew.
I don't
Yeah, I've
even
had it
know.
like.
Imagine like a milkshake, but like it's nutmeg. But
I don't know.
let's switch it up with another topic. Stay motivated. Stay motivated. I know for me, especially coming up with like finals week and stuff, just trying to keep up like the motivation is pretty hard. But I know like I typically just like to remind myself that this is not like a temporary, like a permanent thing. This is just a temporary thing. You know, like everything that I'm going through now is temporary. Nothing's set in stone. So not to like freak out too much about it, and if stuff doesn't go the way I want them to, I kind of just let it flow.
I feel like that's a good way to think about it, because I feel like you get so caught up in the situation, and then you're like, and if I don't get this done, I'm gonna like XYZ, everything's gonna happen, I'm gonna fail, yada yada. But you know, it's like it's finals week, it's just how it is, you know. And there's like plenty of things that you know you can do to like support yourself. I find talking about it, I mean, like, I know it's like not gonna get the work done, but sometimes if you're like, okay, like saying it out loud, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and then I'll get it done. Sometimes just like verbalizing your plan of like action, that helps me. I don't know.
I feel like I agree with that. Like whenever I'm like overwhelmed with a bunch of work and everything, I just start to think about like how if I like get this out of the way now, then I'll get to relax. Like if I keep putting it off, like that stress is just gonna like be carried on and on and on.
Because procrastination is like it's like a stress
That's my
response.
best friend.
Procrastination.
Literally, like
And
I
treat yourself.
Like,
Treat yourself. Like get yourself a little treat. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I go for a little
tried,
coffee.
Like, I just end up like not getting my work done when I start to do stuff like that.
Well, I think it's like an anxiety thing. It's like the work is making you anxious, so you're putting it off, but putting it off is making you anxious. And I feel like when I realize that, I'm like, oh, okay, I should probably do the work. You know, it's really hard though. Like sometimes, I get so caught up in it.
Let's switch to the next topic.
All right, guys, this is my favorite topic we've ever discussed on College Code. Don't even. So my dog is like 16 now, and he's old as heck. But look at him. Look at that guy. Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at his little teeth. Look at him. He sleeps like he pays the bills. I love that guy. Anyways, so me and my dog had beef when I was younger because I've known him since I was 5. And I used to, like, as what kids do, like, pull his tail and stuff. And that's not nice. You shouldn't pull a dog's tail. So, like, growing up, he, like, kind of held a grudge. But now in his old age, he's super nice to me. And when I came home, he, like, started, like, hopping and squealing. And I was like, so I just love that guy. I don't know. He's my little man. And he smells so bad.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Maltese Pekingese mix. And I think what it is that gives him like his little underbite is the fact that his chin grew too long and his snout is too short. So that's why he has a little like boar's teeth. But he's
What's his name?
Maxie. But he goes by Mr. Stink because he smells disgusting.
So why not like watch him?
No, it's not even that. He's just old. It's like the old dog smell you just cannot get rid of. I don't know. That's really weird. Like you don't know until you have an old dog. Like he's elderly. And I have to carry him. So in my house, it's 30 steps up. I have to carry him because he can't get up and down the stairs. So I have to like haul him, walk him down, put him down. Then he goes on his walk, which takes 40 minutes because he's slow, and we go like 10 feet. But I still love that guy. Even though he annoys me, he's my favorite. But anyways, I just love him. I will talk about him at every opportunity. I think I mention him like 3 times a day.
Was it his birthday?
Yes, it was his birthday. He ate a corn muffin. Not all of it though, because then he'd yak. But anyways, that's my dog. I'm so glad I got to talk about it.
Your dog is cute.
Thank you.
I like animals.
Yeah, I want to get a dog soon, but I'm not too sure.
They're a lot of work.
They're a ton of work.
Well, let's get into the next topic, smart shopping. Now, because it's, again, holiday season,
and you know Black Friday just happened, you're gonna want to go and buy everything
Black
you
Friday
see.
was, I don't mean to cut you off, but
You
Black
did,
Friday
though.
was so whack.
No, I'm
Sorry.
kidding.
But Black Friday this year was like, no Friday. Because like, what was there?
Everyone was talking about it, like, from, like, you remember years ago, people used to be like fighting over a
yeah,
TV or whatever.
Because like, you used to be able to get like a TV that was like 5K for like 1K, but now you can only get a TV that's like 5K for like, I don't know, like 4,700.
They like lie about their prices. They make you think you're getting
For
a deal.
real.
Like before,
Even
when people
like
used to fight.
Cyber Monday, it was like.
I didn't even like. I don't think I bought anything.
I think Cyber Monday kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it didn't kind of. It did because it was wild.
I got like one thing. What did you get? Did you get anything or?
No, I just looked and I was like, this is not.
I got a
worth
few
it.
things off Amazon that were like 40% off. But
That's not terrible.
yeah, no, it's not bad, but it's like Cyber Monday. I'm expecting like some deals, like some deals.
Yeah,
I
they
would
hype it up.
I would say just to be like smart about it. Just
Oh,
really
yeah.
buy what you need.
Oh yeah,
Or like
that
buy what
makes
you've been
sense.
waiting to buy.
I know a lot of people, they wait until Black Friday to get all of like their undergarments, their like socks, their
Yeah.
t-shirts, like all of like their basics.
Necessities.
Yeah, you can get those in like bulk and like save a lot of money.
What did you buy on Black Friday,
Black
if any?
Friday. What I did, I bought like a lot. I bought mostly clothes, basically, because I knew all the bigger like appliances and everything. Like some of them have really good sales, but then some of them are just like they're tricking you. You're only getting like what 10% off. So I tried being smart about it.
Yeah, I know Target did that. No Target slander, but
yeah,
whatever. That's not reliable. I'm not a reliable source.
Let's get into the next topic. Winter break plans. Oh my God. So winter break's coming up, you guys. If you aren't graduating or you aren't transferring or you aren't leaving, you will be, I guess, doing winter
Hanging
break.
out.
Yeah, hanging out. I know some people will be doing winter classes, but I know for me, I'm really gonna take this break to hang out with my friends that don't live around me. I have a lot of friends that are in the city, that are in Long Island, that are upstate, so I plan on visiting them and making some memories.
What about you, Sonny?
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna vibe. To be honest, I'm gonna chill. I don't know.
Well-deserved vibe.
Yeah, I kind of just want to hang out. I really do want to like. What I'm looking forward to is getting some food. That like I know it sounds kind of like what the heck.
No,
but,
like that's because the food, like some food here is not my favorite. So.
Well, I just want to try like different places because you know in the city there's so many different like shops and
I
small
want to
places.
visit the city more, and I also want to see a Broadway show.
Oh.
Ooh, like what show?
I have no idea. Just
anything.
Yeah,
I just want to be there.
Whatever has the cheapest ticket.
Yeah, I just want to be there. I want to
I
experience
just
it.
want to be in the theater and just watch it.
I think I'm gonna bake a loaf of bread. That's gonna be my. I'm gonna make. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either focaccia or focaccia.
I know what
I'm
you're
gonna
talking
try
about.
doing that because
Nice.
I
I
baked
love that,
bread
yeah.
yesterday and I didn't. Okay, I'm chronic at not reading recipes.
So you
I thought
baked bread in the dorm?
No. I was at home.
Oh.
So I baked bread and I didn't read the recipe because I thought I knew it after doing it like 3 times. And I added 3 tablespoons of salt instead of 2 teaspoons. Don't do that. So
Was it,
anyways.
like, really salty?
Oh my God, it was like the ocean.
Oh.
So anyways, I'm gonna bake
That's
bread
crazy.
and I'm not gonna add 3 tablespoons of salt. Don't do that. Don't ever. And I tried to add honey to fix it. It did not work.
Oh.
Ugh, anyways, coming
didn't
up, we will be giving you a look at how our semester went. Stay tuned.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to College Code. Tonight we're going to be playing a game.
Yeah, to recap our semester, this is how it's gonna work. In this crown, we have questions about our semester that we will pick from the container and answer each one. Hopefully this will give you all an insight on how our semester went. Let's get started.
All right, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first since I brought it up.
As you should.
So I have, did you pick up any new hobbies this semester? Did I pick up any new hobbies? Well, I didn't really pick up a new hobby, but I guess I kind of picked up an old hobby.
That's nice.
Yeah, I used to do photo editing a lot. A couple years back, and I kind of lost it. I don't know, I just stopped doing it, and due to being the head photographer for the media summit, I had to edit some photos, so I kind of bought it back, and now probably over winter break I'm gonna do some cool edits and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
What about you guys?
I also picked up, not like picked up an old hobby, but like I started doing like painting random things again, like not random, like canvases, just like abstract type of art type. Because painting relieves stress. And it's fun.
Like, did you do it when you were younger, or you just?
Yeah, I like picked it up when I was younger just for fun. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I'm no Picasso or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
like still so fun.
I like painting, it's fun. What about you?
I didn't really pick up any new hobbies. I'd like read more. Well, that's not true. I read more in the beginning of the semester, and then the work picked up. But yeah, I like reading. I used to read a lot as a kid, so yeah. Sana, do you want to pick next?
Okay, let's see. What was your favorite class? Ooh, interesting. What classes did I take? Well, favorite class overall or this semester?
Well, probably this semester.
This semester, I'd say a pretty fun class. I really like my screenwriting class because you let your creativity, like, you know, like write your own scripts and everything.
So you're like a cinema major or dual major?
Yeah, I'm also a cinema, broadcasting is cinema. But what's it called? I really liked my international business class that I took. Like it's about cultures in different countries and like how like you could, like something that's acceptable in, like for a culture in America, in the United States, like you can go to a different country and it's like
not acceptable.
Disrespectful, yeah.
Wow.
And it's crazy, like the little things you learn. So I like that class.
I liked, well, it was really work intensive, but I liked my social networks in the web class because it kind of opened my eyes to some weird stuff. Like we talked a lot about like websites tracking you and like, I don't know, now I search with like caution, you know? I mean, not that I'm searching like silly things, but you know, I'm like thinking like, oh, if I'm looking at like a piece of jewelry and then I suddenly get jewelry ads, I'm like, So, but yeah, that was a fun class. You know, what about you, Ziggy?
Yeah, I'm currently in a global documentary production class. That's pretty cool. It kind of opened my eyes to the power that we all have as broadcasting students to like, that we kind of have the power to share stories and make videos and, you know, get stories out there to the world that would probably never be told if you didn't think of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Lisa, do you want to?
Yes, I will. My turn.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna get. Oh, of course, I knew I was gonna get this question. I mean, we all answer it, but whatever. What was a low point of your semester?
Oh.
I feel like a low point of my semester. Well, I feel like you guys would answer something for me, but I'm not gonna say it on air. I feel like for me, maybe a low point of my semester is just like, I got sick and I had to miss class, and it was like a really important day in my class, and I was so sick I couldn't get out of bed. That was not fun.
I don't know what I'd say.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe like just being I know maybe a low point for me was maybe like leading up to the media summit. Like I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like started to doubt myself a little bit when it came to like approaching people and being social. So maybe that was a little bit of a low point, because I kind of like allowed that to stop me from going to certain events leading up to the summit. But you know, I got over that.
Still did it.
Yeah, I still did it.
You still got it done.
Hey Ziggy.
I networked.
I would say like at certain points just letting myself over procrastinate.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just let that take control for a little bit. I was like, oh, I'll just do this homework later. I'll just do that later. And I feel like
didn't.
Yeah. And like doing it later, but like I should have just
like
sat myself down and was like, do your homework now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll go.
Your turn.
Oh, do you procrastinate homework a lot?
Yes.
That's such a good question.
Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm the kind of person that'll be like, I'll do this at 12 o'clock.
I feel like this is the general consensus that College Code procrastinates their homework sometimes.
We even procrastinate this show.
No,
I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm just
not
kidding.
true. No.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding though?
Well, you know, I feel like some procrastination, sometimes you just gotta take care of yourself. Sometimes I procrastinate because I'm like doing not well, and I should just like read a book.
Also, like procrastination also isn't good when like there's a deadline for something and you're like, yeah, I'll do it then, and like you know you won't be able to do it all in that time that you're giving yourself.
But like sometimes you pull through.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. As a college student, you have to.
Like an essay that would have taken you like 5 hours takes you like an hour.
Chat GPT.
No, no,
I'm just kidding. Don't use that. And also, teachers have a way to catch you. So
yes, we do not endorse Chat GPT.
Endorse it, and
on
they don't
College
sponsor
Code.
us.
Yeah.
Sana, would you like to pick?
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you prefer morning or evening classes? Ooh.
Mid-afternoon.
Well, evening by evening we mean like what, 5, 6, like the late classes?
I would say like 3.
3 to 5, 6 o'clock.
Well, I kind of prefer both, but I would like the earlier classes because I feel like you get it out of your way and then you have the whole day for yourself.
Honestly, depending on like if it's like Tuesday through Friday morning, but like Monday, I really can't do like the waking up at 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh, I would never take an 8 a.m. Don't do that to yourself. If you can help it,
I don't mind a morning class. I tend to go towards more of the morning classes because I like to have the rest of my day to do stuff. So I do
that. Makes sense.
Especially because you know the sun starts setting and it gets dark earlier.
I'm gonna do this real quick. Did you step out of your comfort zone this semester? Rapid fire. Yes or no?
Yes, with the media summit.
Yes, with this show.
Yes, with everything I did. So proud of everybody.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Well, that was fun. Stay tuned for more College Code after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Let's see.
The tip I have mainly is to just know where your final's gonna be. Like, know which class, because a lot of people, like not a lot of classes, but yeah, some of them will like switch up a little bit on like your classes. And also make sure that you are familiarizing yourselves with that finals exam schedule. The schedule is located on the university's website. Make sure to just know what time your final is, and to make sure to just look at your final your syllabus for final information.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some teachers, they change it. They're like, it's not during class time, it's during a different time, and then people make that mistake. Yeah. Well, aside from finals, it's easy to forget to properly close your dorm with going home for like a month and then just like thinking about catching the bus or like anything. So like you do forget things that you're gonna pack for like a whole month at home. So do you guys have any tips?
Take out your garbage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to smell that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Take out your garbage. Take out your recycling.
Also, like if you have a mini fridge like I do, make sure you unplug it unless you have like permission to keep it plugged. Because I know a lot of people that I know who have a mini fridge, they were upset during Thanksgiving break when their fridge got unplugged.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to keep it plugged in for a whole month at home. Thanksgiving break is different, but like make sure you clean your fridges, take your garbage out. You get charged for those things.
Yes.
So like make sure you take it out. Plus I don't think you want to come back to your room smelling nasty.
Yeah.
Also, just defrost your fridge and make sure it doesn't leak everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take.
Make sure you have all your important stuff with you.
So one of the most stressful things about break for some is figuring out how you are going to get back home. How do you guys typically travel back home?
I take Amtrak, but if you buy the tickets in advance, they're cheaper. So you gotta plan it out.
I usually just take a bus.
I typically the bus. I've always been taking the bus.
Yeah.
Trailways all day.
Each break, the school offers students the chance to purchase a round-trip ticket to the Syracuse Airport and the Regional Transportation Center.
To purchase a round-trip ticket to the Syracuse, so pretty much the ticket is to, the bus will be going to the Syracuse Airport and the Regional Transport Center. More information on the tickets can be found on the school's website. I would totally recommend looking into that. It'll take you straight to the airport and the bus station, and it's pretty convenient too, and it's pretty cheap too, compared to like an Uber or something.
We at College Code would like to thank you all for tuning in each week.
So what was your favorite thing about doing College Code, you guys?
I liked planning what we were doing every episode. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And our meetings were
That was fun. I like stepping out of the comfort zone a little bit and being on camera and doing all that.
I know for me, like probably just like doing everything. I don't know. Like I really enjoyed the whole like process. Even like the tricky parts I still enjoyed, because like, you know, they're just helping you grow as a person. Like this entire process has been a learning thing, you know. And shout out to our amazing crew for helping out and making this show go. Yeah, and shout out to WTOP, the engineers, the VPs, everyone for just keeping the network going, the station going, and and shout out to you guys for viewing in every single week. And make sure you guys tune in for, make sure you guys come back to see us next semester for another season of College Code. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
Good evening and welcome to The Last Laker, the only show that takes WTOP-10 original productions and puts them head-to-head in many different competitions. I'm your blue-ribboned host of the evening, Matt Sharamita. If you're new to Laker Connections, first off, what are you doing? Second off, you missed two of the wackiest shows in WTOP-10, Face Off last episode, where the interview show took down amateurs as Charlie Harkins looked like a prime Jason Kidd out there on the basketball court. But tonight, it's a different story. Two whole new OPs will be put to the test and get one step closer to becoming the last Laker. Tonight's show features a special array of guests here as two sports shows, one being the longest lasting show in WTOP-10, Two guys who sure know their Laker sports. Whereas they are really good at cooking up some crazy takes, we'll see if they could cook up just as good of an Italian mix later tonight. Everyone, give it up for Zach Malaman, Ryan Joyce of Laker Connections.
Yeah, let's go Laker Connections.
Love the crowd. It's great.
As I mentioned, guys, you know your Laker sports, but what is something that people at home that watch Laker Connections don't really know about you guys?
Don't really know about me? I brag a lot about Long Island bagels and pizza. That's just part of my everyday life.
What they don't know about me, I'm an avid golfer. I think about golf every single day of the year, even if it's a blizzard like today or it's warm outside. It's always in my mind.
What's your handicap over there, Rye?
I think we're to 7 handicap right now. So.
All right.
Why are you shaking your head? What are we talking about here?
Well, on the other side of me, as you guys can see, it's the newest show to premiere on WTOP-10. However, where they lack time spent together in original productions, these two make up for chemistry somewhere else. If you tune into any of our hockey broadcasts, these two names are going to sound real familiar. Give it up for Kenny Gerard and Kyle Spizak. Guys, you spent a lot of time on air together the last couple years. How do you think this chemistry will come into play today?
Oh, we're the duo. You can't take down the dynamic duo. It's just unstoppable.
Absolutely not. I think we are the dynamic duo, and I think that chemistry is going to, maybe the oldest show, but the newest. Need something new and fresh.
And news for college, right? And it's college hockey, college TV. It's over, boys.
Any worry going up against two roommates and two guys that do the longest running show in WTOP-10?
No.
Nah.
I'm good. We're good.
I think we're good.
All right, let's see how you guys fare up. We're going to get into some debate questions, some hot Oswego topics. I'll keep things in your wheelhouse a little bit here. We'll stick to sports questions. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
First question. We'll start with you guys over at Laker Connections because this seems to be your cup of tea. What is the most underrated Oswego State athletics program?
Are we answering together?
You can answer together.
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, I mean, underrated. I'm going to go...
Honestly, the lacrosse programs aren't bad. The men's lacrosse team isn't terrible.
That's true. I was going to say the women's basketball team.
Okay.
Women's basketball. I mean, we talk a lot about them. They're definitely a underrated program overall.
Made a nice run this year, too.
Exactly.
So women's basketball locking it in. Guys, what's the answer?
Kenny, I think women's lax. I mean, they made the SUNYAC playoffs last year. The women's lax team, I mean, they came 3rd, 4th in the SUNYAC last year. They had a heck of a season. Much better than the men's team did last year. So
a lot of our spring sports don't get love, and I think that's one of them that deserves it for sure. Women's lax.
100%. Women's lax.
Any rebuttal over there?
I don't know. I just think, the women's basketball team, no one thought they would have made the playoffs this year, and they beat one of the top seeds in the road in Brockport. And, I mean, lacrosse is a big thing up here in central New York, so you think you get a few lacrosse players up here. So, I don't know. I think women's basketball.
Women's basketball love. You got the men's basketball love. It's the main thing.
But you get no lacrosse love.
Yeah, you get no lacrosse love overall.
I don't know about that.
Central
New York is
we're in Central New York, but there's no lacrosse love up here. There's definitely not enough.
Not a good take at all because
I think that's a very solid take.
About 45 minutes away, it's one of the best lacrosse programs of all time.
But it's 45 minutes here.
Right Huh?
It's 45 minutes here though.
Same area, Central New York.
You guys being from Laker Connections, I'm kind of disappointed by your answer. I'm done with you guys. We're going to give the point to them. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought we were going to get a niche pick here, but no, we got women's basketball. We'll move on.
Young and fresh and hip.
Coming back to you guys. Who is the best coach in Oswego State?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
There's
two that come to mind instantaneously. Leon. I think Leon. And I don't think it's even a question. I'm going to rip that right away from them because I know that's their thing. Leon. I mean, he's the most decorated coach. Gosick, obviously he has a lot behind him, but Leon. I just think it's Leon. He's had more consistent success recently and in more time that we've been here than we've seen Gosick have. So I would say Leon.
We're going to flip that around. We're going to go Ed Gosick. I mean, a guy that's been here for a long time assistant. He might not have won this year, but you know what he does? He gets guys to play in the pros. And they've had a couple guys sign, A.J. Ryan, Shane Bull. They get to the next level because of the program that Oswego State is and what they get to every year. Didn't win this year, but, heck of a program.
I was going to say, Coach, the development phase that Gosick brings, definitely big time here in Oswego.
I wouldn't say that's definitely not wrong, but I mean, again, in hockey, you only have Division III and Division I. There's no Division II step up as well, like you have in basketball. So I think for what he has for Division III basketball players, Leon, I think he makes the best of the situation he has. maybe we don't have the nicest court in the world, but he definitely brings some of the best players. That's for sure.
But I think you have to compete more, non-conference against a lot of other teams around the country than you would have for basketball. So you have to scout a little bit more and really top talent. Got to get them coming every year.
They did go to Las Vegas.
They just went to Las Vegas.
And on top of that, the hockey team.
That's one trip. Yeah, one trip.
What it comes down to with both programs is, the recruitment process and then just the developmental process. I'm going to go with coaching-wise. I'm going Ed Gosick. I got to go Ed Gosick. The longevity, the recruitment, the developmental process. It goes to Gosick. We got one question tie game. It's March, guys. I don't know if you knew it. It's mad. Which singular player has had the craziest March Madness performance in tournament history?
Oh, man.
Singular performance.
Oh, I'm going to throw a few names out here. Kemba Walker comes to mind for one. Kemba Walker's one. I think Anthony Davis on his run when Kentucky won 10, 12 years ago, that was unbelievable. Got him the national championship with #1 pick. Got anything else, Zach, for that? What do you want to go narrow it down to?
I would probably say Kyle Guy for Virginia. That's my biggest one. Kyle Guy. I'm going Virginia. They lost, obviously, the first 1 seed to ever, and then he absolutely trounced a bunch of teams on that run, and they won the title.
So you want to go Kyle Guy or
Kyle Guy?
Well, Kyle Guy. Ride with my guy over here.
I was kind of in the same boat between Kemba Walker and Davis, but I'm going to say Davis with Kentucky. I think that was the best run. He was phenomenal in college. I know this isn't really your expertise here, but yeah, I would say Davis with Kentucky was my pick.
2023 Caitlin Clark.
I think it's going to be the best.
I think it's not there yet. It's not there yet. We don't know.
If we could call shots in the future,
title?
We'll say.
No title?
You may not have the title, but dog. Absolute
also,
dog.
Also, Matt, keep in mind,
45-point
Kyle Guy
performance.
made big 3 free throws to go to the national championship, got fouled, had to make all 3 of them.
And
he made all 3.
That you could be
But did you even know Kyle Guy before you said his
up.
name, though? I'm just saying.
They had everything to lose in that year. They came in and lost the 16 seed.
I hope you know this. I'm going Kyle Guy. I'm shocked. I'm shocked nobody here said 0-3 Melo with Syracuse, depending, with the area we are. No,
come on.
I don't know if he wants to.
It just felt too basic. Everybody talks about it up here.
Syracuse basketball.
This time of year, it's too hard.
It's too hard.
That's a rough time.
That's going to do it for our debate here in the first segment. Laker Connections, they take this one 2-1. Don't go anywhere, though. A lot more to come right here on The Last Laker.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Hey guys, and welcome back into Laker Connections. I'm Zach Malamud. This is Ryan Joyce, season 25,000, episode 4. So, as I said, Ryan, how we doing today?
What's up, guys? I'm Ryan Joyce. I love Kyle Guy. Go Syracuse basketball. And I make the best takes in the 315. Not a question about it. I'm the best. Best there ever was.
So, Ryan, the Syracuse Mets. Having the season's coming up. What are we expecting out of the Syracuse Mets?
Are you kidding me? I mean, they're pulling Edwin Diaz down. Edwin Diaz is going to be a starting pitcher. He's not going to be a closer. He's going to be a starter this year. You know what they're going to do? They're going to take Jeremiah Sparks, and they're going to put him behind home plate as catcher. And he's going to be the greatest catcher to ever catch on the most amazing show on dirt. What do you think about that, Zach?
I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Jeremiah Sparks as a catcher? What are you talking about? No, that is the worst take I have ever heard in my life. If anything, Saquon Barkley's signing with the Syracuse Mets. Saquon Barkley, he's dropping his contract with the Eagles. He's going to the Mets, and he is going to back them up.
Well, you know, there's one thing that's for sure here, Zach. Is I'm the greatest snow football player in New York State. They call me Stephon Diggs of snow football. I'm the greatest there ever was. I mean, seriously, guys, if you don't believe my takes, what are you doing? My takes are the best. You want to hear my best take of all time? Next season, right? We all know Cal Shell's coming back to the Lakers, right? We all know he's going to be there. But you know who's going to be the netminder? Ed Gosick. He's taking it over next year. Ed Gosick will be the netminder for the Lakers, Zach.
I don't see that. You know, I think they're really going to do something. They might pull down, Jonathan
I don't really
Quick.
want to talk about hockey. Let's talk about basketball.
Basketball?
That's all we want to talk about.
We only want to talk about basketball here.
I mean, Jeremiah Sparks, the prodigy, the one, the holy man himself, comes into the shores of Lake Ontario, and he takes over. Jeremiah Sparks, why is he not D1? Are you kidding me? If he was in North Carolina, put the banner up. They're winning the Natty. Jeremiah Sparks and Aki Anderson should be running it for Purdue as well.
You know, put them on Syracuse, and then maybe you get that 03 Mellow team back. They were pretty good, but not as good as Long Island bagels, the best bagels that have ever been made anywhere in the entire world. Kenny, Ryan, what are your thoughts on Long Island bagels?
Just call me Kenny.
Kenny?
I'm clearly Ryan Joyce. You know, what do I think about Long Island bagels? They're okay. You know, from Syracuse, though, we got a lot of great things in Syracuse, like the Mets.
Do you like golf?
Yeah, I love golf. We got a 7 handicap. I play at RIT College. I play on their football field or something. I don't know what I do with my weekends. I'm just here, man. I'm Ryan Joyce.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of Laker Connections. Come back next week because we're the only show that does this every week, even though there's no sports to cover in spring.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Free.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarl told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly
find the puck and get it to Ryan. Ryan cutting across the blue line, gets it at the top of the circle, and a shot! AJ Ryan starts it down the
The wheel stunned Sally! The goal for the Lakers!
in the corner, but it's deflected off of Grimshaw, up to Simons. Simons looking back over Severin. Severin with a
And you can hear this place to the south end of Alabama, Kyle. The Devils Rocket.
And we'd like to welcome you back to one of the newest shows here on WTOP-10. It is the Kenny and Kyle Experience. I'm Kyle Spizak.
Hi, I'm Kenny. What's going on, guys? I still can't really hear after some of Kyle's goal calls, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have a great time, and I hope we're doing good, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, but I gotta address the elephant in the room. And Kenny, it just happens every year. I'm sad.
Why are you sad, Kyle?
Because the Oswego men's hockey program just continues to disappoint me.
But what did I tell you all year?
I'm just so sad.
Tarrant should have been the goaltender. Was Oswego ever going to compete? Never was going to compete ever.
I know.
They stink. Bad program. Bad Ed Gosick. Bad Ed Gosick.
Yeah, it's bad stuff, and it makes me sad. I had my Will Snipes-Selly moment with AJ Ryan. He's a great guy.
Did you
I know
save
him.
your towel from whiteout at least?
Yeah, it was on my face for a little while. It was okay.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm a little down, but you know what? We're gonna go to the college football world.
Great.
Because Nick Saban retired.
Are you talking about your garbage quarterback, Durrell?
Well, no. Okay. Nick Saban retired, and that means that Alabama, the most hated program, especially by me, is going to be terrible. And it's great. It's the greatest day of my life. Nick Saban's gone. See, now this is the time for my Penn State Nittany Lions to really step up. See, a program that gets a ton of recruits.
Wait.
No, a program that gets a ton of recruits just completely disappoints me every year because they just can't figure it out on the field. They have a chance now, though, because Nick Saban's gone.
It's
a great day.
Pennsylvania State?
Yeah, that one.
The team that loses every year to all the good Big Ten teams?
Yeah, basically.
That team?
Yeah.
You would be lucky if James Franklin could ever touch Nick Saban. Even hold his jockstrap. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean...
Nick Saban being gone will do nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Your team will still suck and will never win anything.
I got some hope. Nick Saban's gone.
Hope.
Alabama. They stink. Get them out of here. They're going to be terrible. Oh, everything Alabama, the best team ever.
Yeah, playing who a quarterback? Poor man Trace McSorley, Drew Aller?
Alabama's terrible. It's literally it's just going to be it. But you know what? That's going to do it for this episode of the Kenny and Kyle Experience. We're going to a break. We'll be right back.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up with that one.
Matthew, news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
In the last round, this isn't on. We're going over here, guys. We're going over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Speaking of one of these guys, like until I get situated here. But basically, last round here, I think both of you did incredible jobs emulating each other's shows. You guys are facing a 2-0 deficit right now, though. This blew your guys' impression away. Not even close. Not even close.
We gotta cook. We gotta cook.
We gotta cook.
This game, it's far from over, though. You guys can maybe lose some points here if you make something egregious. Basically, we're gonna make some Italian mixed styles, bodega style, Aki way. We got an assortment of ingredients. Some ingredients belong on a sandwich, some do not. You don't have to use them all. Just got to use one of the weird ones. We got some ham here, provolone, salami, pepperoni, some lettuce. We got pickles, an assortment of dressing, some zebra cakes, honey buns. We got it all here, the whole 9. You guys, take it away. Whoever makes the best sandwich is going to win this round. If you make a terrible one, I'm not going to be happy. You're going to get points taken away. Best of luck.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're going?
Give you guys a couple knives.
Are we starting here?
Start. You have 5 minutes.
Oh! It's the honey bun!
Rip it open.
All right, we're going to bust open the honey bun real quick here.
Well, we got to start off with a...
Come on.
Ooh, actually, no, double decker with the honey buns.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we've used at least one weird ingredient.
You got it.
Now you need to get cheese first. Get the cheese first.
Oh, gross.
I was like, come on, tell me.
Better be nasty.
Oh.
You got to get dressing on there. If there's no dressing,
I gotta
you're not
open
doing
it
right.
too? Get the salami, you know.
Got a knife.
I will say, I worked at Subway for like the last 4 years, so
come on.
I'm expecting some good things here.
Spread some.
Come on, give me that spread.
Waiting for this guy and his mayo.
Definitely didn't shake that up enough. Hold on.
Oh, that's a lot of mayo.
Oh,
yeah.
Shake it up.
Shout out Tommy T. Oh, yeah.
No.
What else you want? Lettuce? We can't make it that normal.
I need cheese on both sides.
See, we'll get to that stage, but
You gotta make it at least a little normal
no
at
cheese on both
first.
sides doing it wrong.
Get some stuff, man. Get some ham. I don't know. It's Italian sub.
Didn't go to the gym today.
Didn't go to the gym today? Oh boy. We gotta work on it.
Looking like 3 minutes left. Looking like 3 minutes.
You're supposed to lose weight. Get that out of here.
Kenny,
what are you doing? Stop eating it.
I didn't buy the honey buns to eat. Come on, they gotta go on the sandwich.
Put it down.
Ginger.
Where's the pep? Where's the pep?
Over here.
Come on.
I'm big.
Come on, Aki.
I'm trying. Why is my hat forward?
Sure.
Why'd you put a pound of lettuce on there?
Kenny, it seems like you've done this before.
Put a pound of lettuce on there.
Hey, it's not my first row.
We're gonna have 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the sandwich.
That's a lot of
little lettuce.
What are we doing?
Good question.
Oh, cheese is actually a must. You need to have the cheese on there for sure.
What else do you need?
You know what makes
It's
it?
gonna fit.
Zebra cakes.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Zebra cakes.
Okay.
It's exactly, yeah.
Oh,
yo, Salt Bay guy.
Imagine.
You gotta add the pickles for the crunch.
You're actually gonna just mash it?
Smash your hand, yeah.
Add a pickle.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's how you really want to do this, right? This is where it gets fancy.
Okay, what's this?
How much time do you have?
I think about a minute.
Okay, close that up. Close that up.
We have
Close
napkins
up.
after this. It's always good.
Pour a little brisk iced tea on it.
All right, we gotta.
Oh, I like where you're going, Kenny.
We're a little garnish here.
Oh, garnish.
All right, there we go.
Rice crispy
There
garnish.
we go.
Nice pull
I
from
was gonna
Kenny
say,
Gerard.
slip the cheese in. Make sure the bottom doesn't fall off. There we go.
You gotta dress this pretty, right?
There you go.
Oh, crunch that in there.
Beautiful.
Oh my God!
This looks legendary.
Time's running out, guys.
Great stuff.
What?
Literally.
Crossroads, take notes.
We got about 30 seconds left here.
Yep.
You want a pickle on it?
Good move, Kyle.
No.
Kyle cutting the sandwich,
Pickle won't
okay.
make it?
Professional maneuver. I like it.
I need a piece of lettuce from the top. Okay, that's good.
I don't know, Ryan. That
We
sandwich
do have that. We
looks
do
like
have
it's falling
that
apart.
other
We don't need
zebra
this.
cake. You gotta add it. Come on.
15
Zebra
seconds.
cakes make it.
15
Zebra cakes make it
seconds.
happen. Come on.
Don't got much time left, Joyce. 15
Zebra
seconds.
cakes make it happen.
We got
boy.
5, 4,
Yeah, the full
3,
treatment.
2,
Oh, it's great stuff.
1.
All right.
Over. Hands off the table. I'm gonna come over there right now, and we're gonna rate these things. Who wants to go first here? You want to go first with the lead or with the deficit, or you want them to go first?
No,
with
let them
the
go
lead?
first.
That looks awful. let's get a close up of
You
this.
guys have paper towels?
Yeah.
Let's get a close up of this.
It's just a
I'll
little
take some.
messy.
Hey,
Come
Kenny.
on. It doesn't look awful. You eat it, it'll look great. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Where's my?
All right, guy made
you
the
got-
Aki way, by the way.
You got my bev?
There.
Yeah. All right. I don't really know. Can you hold my mic for me?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Extra points.
Thanks. See, being a good human being.
You're welcome for the drink.
They didn't cut it. -1 point. So you gain the point, you lose it.
It's a hero. Who cuts a hero?
Who selected the bev for y'all?
You're welcome, bud.
Who cuts the
Never
hero?
heard an Italian cut in half. Okay.
You can eat it. Just keep it together, man.
Mmm. Yummy, yummy.
Scrumptious.
Right over the camera.
Oh, yeah.
God. No.
Yeah.
Rank noise.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have a garbage can?
You got the crunchiness from the Cheez-Its in there, too?
But, Matt,
exactly what it was.
don't you want every texture on there?
I do. All right.
What's going on?
Mike me. Can you open my beverage, please?
Of course.
Sure.
So I will say.
Sure. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
One sec. Can't forget the bev. Never, ever,
Forget the
ever.
bev. It's important.
All right. The crunchiness of the Cheez-It, awesome. The sweetness of the zebra cake actually worked really well with the consistency of the bread.
Yeah.
A little messy. Lot of mayonnaise. A lot of mayo.
There's something wrong with a lot of mayo?
I said that at the beginning.
There's a lot.
Squirted
a lot of mayo.
Put it right in the coffee.
Literally.
Use half the bottle, Ryan.
Oh, God.
I mean, we bought it for a reason.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think it's pretty good.
Not as bad. My back's turned to the camera.
You got like.
You got a little bit of time.
I see how much time we have. All right. Kenny, hold my mic.
I will hold your mic, and I will deliver the sandwich with the other hand. We have a ox special with leafy romaine on top, garnished with Cheez-Its and crushed Rice Krispie treat.
Wow. He can lift up a plate. It's incredible.
Presentation. That's good stuff right there.
You don't.
Don't forget your bev.
Never.
That's not important.
And the bev.
That he opened because.
I saw a lot of hype on the Baja Lemonade back in the control room.
I did too.
Like 3 since you brought this in. Let's bev test. That's quality stuff. Off to a good start.
All right.
So what's with the garnish here? Is it just purely decoration?
It's just purely decoration, but adds a little extra crunch on top of the Cheez-Its as well. It's delightful.
Yeah, half the Cheez-Its didn't make it in the sandwich.
This is well put together, I will say.
Yes.
The honey bun, it's nice. You gotta test it though.
That doesn't look that good.
It's a lot of pepperoni.
That doesn't look that good. There's more mayonnaise.
That looks so good.
Is that mayonnaise?
Italian dressing on the Italian, sandwich.
Gross. No.
Oh.
Bad.
Give me the mic.
No, terrible.
You got a minute here, Sherman.
I see the time. That's a sandwich.
Take your time on the decision, okay?
That's a sandwich.
We already won
you guys win the round. You lose the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So tragic.
Laker Connections wins a score.
Older guys win.
Come on.
Older guys win.
I will.
We know ball. We know ball.
Yes,
I will
do.
say this is a great
We
sandwich.
don't know sandwiches.
This is fun. I want to give you the win because of this. This is awesome. Listen. All right. Listen. It's like, have you ever had a McGriddle?
No.
That is a Subway version of a McGriddle. It's got the sweetness of the cinnamon. Yeah, zoom in on that right now. It's got the sweetness of the cinnamon roll. You got the garnish. You have the pickle. The pickle made it for me. The pickle made it.
Let's go.
Great sandwich. You obviously work in a bodega. That's going to do it here for our show tonight on The Last Laker. Thank you, Laker Connections and the Kenny and Kyle Experience for joining us tonight in a wacky show.
Good loss,
Come
fellas.
back in 2 weeks where you'll see which production comes closer to being The Last Laker.
Go back.
Welcome back to College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this.
Back to another episode of College Code,
Where we talk about everything that has